You know what's the most disappointing thing? You see a person, you meet a person, and they are so beautiful, so attractive, talented. They are doing, so good in life, and they're good. But the moment you get to know them, the moment you speak to them, their mannerisms, their behavior, it just it's off-putting. It gives you an ick. Please, please, please don't be that person. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your coach Annie and I'm here to help you with your spoken English, your vocabulary and your communication skills. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some basic etiquettes and manners that nobody will teach you, and trust me, most of you have to learn this. Because I have seen this a lot. I have seen literally so many people who lack basic manners. Like, there is no other way to say, there is no way to sugarcoat this or put it nicely, put a ribbon around it. There is no way to say it nicely. Some people just lack manners, and in this video I am going to teach you how to be polite, respectful, and all the etiquettes and mannerisms that you must have. Firstly, because we spend so much of our time on our phones, let's start with phone etiquettes. We all know that person, right? That when we are in public and if they get a phone call, they will talk on the phone so damn loudly. Guys, if you are in public, if there are people around you, even if there's one person with you, don't talk so loudly on the phone. Nobody needs to know your business. Nobody needs to know what you're talking about. It's just basic common sense. When you are in public and you have a lot of people around you, even if one people are around you, just speak slowly on the phone. Don't talk in a loud voice so that others can hear it. It's just very annoying. And secondly, we don't need to know your business. And the same thing, using the phone loudly. So for example, if you're watching a movie or listening to a song, or even just scrolling through reels and Instagram and whatnot, there are some people who will just at loud volume they will watch the reels, and I've seen this a lot. Please don't do that. Please keep your volume to yourself, or use earphones. Again, nobody else needs to know what you're watching, what you're doing. It's just annoying, it's distracting, it's disturbing to other people's. So don't talk on the phone loudly and don't use the phone loudly. Third thing that happens with me a lot, there are many people who do this a lot, that is continuously or incessantly calling. Like, if the person has not picked up your phone once or twice, maybe they are not available, right? Maybe they are busy, maybe they're working, maybe their phone is not with them, or maybe they cannot answer that call right now. Just take the hint and stop continuously calling. There are people who leave like continuously, like even if the receiver is not receiving, continuously they are calling 100 times, 11 times. Oh my god, please just stop. The only acceptable number of times you can call people is twice. Okay, first time they missed it, you call the second time, and if they miss it, it's fine. Like, leave it there. Leave a message if important, but don't call people continuously. That is, of course, this is like apart from any emergency. If you are in an emergency and if it's really urgent, of course this rule does not apply. But if it's just a normal thing, don't call people continuously and incessantly. Like, the only acceptable time is twice. After that, just you can try it at a later time or leave a message. And the last thing about phone etiquettes is that don't call people at odd times. Like, don't randomly call people in the middle of the night, or very early morning, or when they're going to be busy at work. The work part is fine, it's different for all people, but don't call anybody before 9 a.m. They're just getting ready for their day, they're busy. Don't call people before 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. They are, having food, they are getting ready for bed. Don't call them at these times also. Like, I'm talking about professional or just casual, friendships kind of stuff. If you are a loved person, if you are a family member, yes, you can call them whenever you want. But I'm talking strictly about when you are not that close, with people. If you are simply friends, or if it's a work call, especially if it's a work call, guys, don't call people before 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Talking about work, there are some things that you need to understand, some basic etiquettes that you need to follow at your workplace too. And the first thing is respect people's space and belongings. Like, don't just go touching and taking anything without anybody's permission. Just respect their space. If they are sitting alone, just don't go very close to them. Respect the personal space and belonging of the people. That is super important. Don't touch their belongings without asking, and don't be in their personal space also. You have to be very, very cautious about this thing. Second thing, this does not always apply to work, but life in general. And learn this as the golden rule, guys. Like, make it the golden rule of your life. Don't give unsolicited or unwanted advice. Unsolicited means unasked for, unwanted. There are literally so many people who, no matter what you're doing, saying, talking, wearing, whatever you are doing, they will give some unwanted advice to you, something that you didn't ask for. Who asked you? Unwanted advice is always unwanted. It's always unwelcome, not welcome, unsolicited. Don't give advice unless the person asks you for it. Like, tell me, what should I do? What do you suggest? What's your opinion? Unless you hear those sentences, don't give unsolicited advice. You might think, oh, I'm just thinking good about the person. I just want this person to, I'm just spreading some knowledge that will be helpful to that person. Please don't do it. Unsolicited advice is the worst things that you can do. It's the worst trait that a person can have. Like, the most annoying people on the earth exist just that trait. If I see a person who always gives unsolicited, unwanted advice, that's it. I'm immediately cutting off with that person. It's very annoying. Don't give advice unless somebody asked you for it. It's very, very annoying. Especially any advice on their appearance and on their work and on their life or their relationships. Don't do it. Especially about their appearance. Don't do it. Never. Second thing that you don't do is talk too much about yourself. There are so many people that I see always overshare, like, to a point where it gets annoying. Like, why do you have to share that much about your life? Like, I literally don't care about it. I am not that much interested or invested. I'm not talking about close friends or partners or somebody who you want to be close with. Not about those relations. I'm talking about casual friends or colleagues or just people you know and you work with. Like, for them also, don't share too much. Don't overshare. It's not required. Like, understand the difference between colleagues and friends. Not all the people can be your friends, right? It's acceptable if you are just colleagues. You don't need to share a lot with them or everything about your life with them. So yeah, that is also something you need to avoid. Respect people's privacy. Don't ask unnecessary questions that they are not comfortable with. Don't over ask anything, and don't overshare also anything, any personal details. Don't ask any personal details to anybody unless they're very close to you. Just don't do that. This is just, again, basic thing. Like, for example, a lot of people have the habit of asking, oh, what do you do? That's fine. How much do you earn? That's a private question. What's your age? That's a private question. Are you married? Are you single? What's your marital status? That is your personal question. If you ask somebody, if you ask, are you married, and you know that person is married, don't ask, do you have children? It is a personal question. You don't ask that to somebody you just met or you know, like casually. Don't do that. Don't ask personal questions, especially about the uh, how much do you earn. That is a question you should never ask, not even to your closed ones also. Like, unless it's somebody very close to you, maybe your sibling or something like that, that's fine, but that is a very private question. Don't ask that question. This thing, I cannot talk about it enough. Respect other people's time, especially if you are a person who is in a way, like in at a managerial post or a team leader post, and if you have somebody working under you, respect their time. Respect people's time. If they are waiting for you, if you are suppose taking a, you know, conference, a seminar, a meeting, a call, whatever it may be, respect their time. If you have called them, or anybody in general, if you've decided to meet at a certain time, show up at that time. Don't make the other person wait. Just respect people's time. If they've agreed to meet you, if certain work begins at certain time, if you've asked people to meet you at XYZ time, be there on time, or start the thing at that time. Don't make people wait. Respect their time, especially if you are at a managerial post. Your employees, take care of them, right? The people in your team, respect their time. They are like, especially this happens a lot in corporate jobs, like the people just feel that they've bought all of your time. Please respect people's time. Please respect people's time. They have other business to do, they have places to go to, and they can't just be, uh, giving their whole time for your needs or for whatever work or anything. So respect people's time. That is super important. Super important. Keep your conversation balanced. If you are talking to a group of people, make everybody feel included. Don't just talk to one person or 2 3 people only. If you are in a group, talk to everybody, or ask for feedback, or let everybody be in that conversation, because it just again makes you sound rude, and then you're biased. Okay. And this thing that I've noticed a lot, that we work in a, we can say, multilingual companies, right? There are people who speak certain languages, and like all over the world, all over the country, there are different languages. People from different areas work together, so there are different languages that we might use. Everybody has a certain language that they know, or a mother tongue. And when you meet a person of the similar language at maybe workplace or college, or maybe a university, your class, what most of them do is they like start speaking in that language, and the other people who don't know that language, they just not include it, right? So if there is like if there's a group of people and only 2 3 people know that language and others don't use that language. Use a language that everybody knows and everybody can understand. This is just basic thing, because I've seen this happen in classes, in universities, in college. It has happened to me. So don't don't be that person. Don't be that person involved in that group who just makes others feel left out if they're not from your culture or from your language. Don't do that. Don't be that type of person. Last thing, be humble. Okay. Humility is the greatest gift that you can have when you're responding to somebody, when you're talking to somebody, no matter who they are. Just be polite when you talk to them. Have certain etiquette. Speak at a lower voice. Your tone, everything you keep in mind, and you speak to people respectfully. If you're not humble when you're speaking, that is the most off-putting trait ever. Just be humble, be kind to people, respect others, because respect, of course, is earned and not asked for, right? So please be kind and humble when talking to people. Don't just shout at them for no reason, whatever, or don't just rudely talk to a person even if you don't like them that much. You have to be kind and humble and show humility in general. So yeah, those were the things that I notice most people lack in, basic etiquettes and manners that are essential to being a part of the society. What are other habits, traits that you find annoying, or that something that people do and you think that this needs to be stopped or it's a bad thing? Please let me know in the comments below. That was it for today's video. I hope you liked it and learned something from it. If you have anything more to add, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. What are you waiting for? Bye guys, I'll see you next time.